Hi friends, it's Rabbi Briskin with a thought for Shabbat. Tomorrow night, Friday night, begins the festival of Sukkot. And I'm standing in front of my sukkah, the frame of my sukkah. And by tomorrow night, it will be built and decorated and ready to welcome visitors. Now during this 7-day festival, we spend a lot of time fulfilling the mitzvah to leshev basukkah, to dwell in the sukkah. In fact, it's customary to move many of our regular activities that we do inside into the sukkah for 7 days. We eat in the sukkah, we hang out in the sukkah, some people even sleep in the sukkah for all 7 days. Now one feature of the sukkah is its impermanence and fragility. A strong wind can knock it down. If it rains, it gets wet inside. It is susceptible to the daily changes of the weather. Some days dwelling in the sukkah can be very enjoyable, and other days it's just uncomfortable. Another custom is to welcome ushpizin, treasured visitors from our history. Traditionally, the ushpizin come from the Bible, biblical characters, people like Abraham and Sarah, or King David, or Deborah the Judge. A modern day custom, however, is to welcome ushpizin from our more recent history, who represent particular values or ideals that are important to us. This year, the ushpizin who will grace our sukkah will be men and women who stood up for the rule of law and civil rights for all, who fought tyranny and oppression, who used their words to speak well and kindly of others, who sought to bring us together as a people and a nation, who used the power of their pulpit to bring Jewish values to our nation's challenges. People who tried to see the best in one another and bring people together and raise up the best of what our country and our people stand for. People like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, John Lewis, Chana Senesh, Fred Rogers, Ronald Reagan, and Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, to name a few. Looking at the photographs of these people who will adorn the walls of our sukkah will remind me and all who visit the influence of brave and courageous leaders who always sought to move society forward for the betterment of all. Their voices and words will strengthen me when I dwell in this very fragile structure over the next 7 days. I hope you'll join us for many of our Sukkot activities over the course of the next week. Details were sent in an email earlier this week, and more will be forthcoming. In the meantime, wishing you a Chag Sameach Sukkot, Moadim L'Simcha, and a Shabbat Shalom. Take care, friends.